What's going on, everybody? It's your homeboy Cable Line Network here, chilling out, maxing out, doing my thing. Welcome to The Flash Season 4, Episode 6, Fan Fiction, original by Glenn Duncan. Let's get into this. The episode starts off with Iris and Barry picking Joe up from the Central City Hospital. They are laughing and talking while they are moving out the exit. As soon as they reach the exit of the building, Joe then says, "Okay, Bear, Iris, what's up with that whole meta situation? What are we dealing with?" Iris responds, "Dad, it's nothing. Barry and the others can handle it. You should get some rest." "I'll rest after I find out more about that meta," Joe says, "and check on Wally." The trio get into a car and heads back to Star Labs. There the team is waiting with the results of the meta. Joe is wheeling himself in and looks right at Wally and gives a sad expression. Iris hugs Joe as they both start to stare at Wally's body. Cisco then says, "I know this is depressing, but we have some bad news. The findings from the victims of that meta's attack show something like any other meta we've ever seen. The victims all had coffee, water, and iced mocha on them, but that's it. Usually with metas, their bodies have to touch something for their powers to work. Even having their cells in something would cause it to react. This is different. The meta literally has control of the cellular properties of water. I've never seen this." "Like telepathy?" Flash says. "I don't know. The basis of telepathy is you should be able to see what you're doing. It's almost like whoever this meta is simply told the hydrogen cells to kill, and they just did that." Joe looks up. "What the hell kind of monster is that? You're telling me that we have a meta who doesn't even have to lift a finger, but they can easily kill us?" "That, and I'm also worried about that we're completely surrounded by water everywhere. I don't even know the limits of this power. But who I can tell, this being is like a god." "God? But there's only one God, with his son Jesus," Iris says. Cisco then says, "I know science can't explain what's beyond human comprehension. This being is something like nothing we've ever seen before. I'll name her Water God. It makes me wish Killer Frost was still around," Cisco says as he looks at Caitlin. "Don't say that! I would never want to be a monster, or see that icy bitch ever again." "Sorry, bad memories," Caitlin says as everyone then stares at her. "So how do we stop them?" the Flash says. "The only option I see is to wear them down. It doesn't matter the fact that we can't explain this. We know that every living being has stamina, but how much is still to be seen." Just then, an alarm goes off, alerting the entire team. On the screen, they see a meta walking into a street filled with people. Out of nowhere, Diablo flames up a fire circle that kills over 60 people in an instant. Horrified by this, Barry grabs his suit and runs to the location. "I'm getting a bad feeling about this. It's almost like he wants us to see this," Cisco says. Cisco then fires a breach and heads to Barry. Downtown, Diablo is looking around at the destruction he caused when the Flash runs up in front of him. Diablo then looks over. "So, it's you." The Flash spins his hands to blow out the fire around the area. He then sets his sights on Diablo. He runs towards Diablo, but Diablo then covers himself in flames so hot the Flash can't get near him. He then fires a fireball at Barry. It misses and nearly melts the car next to him. Out of nowhere, Cisco joins in the fight. Barry then starts to run in a circle to generate his lightning and then fires it at Diablo. The attack has minimal effect. The Flash then starts to run around the surrounding buildings. Diablo looks at Vibe and remembers him. "Oh, I remember you. Still working with the Flash, I see." "I don't know who you are," Cisco says. "Not in this world you don't," he says with a smile. Cisco then fires a shot at Diablo, but to no avail. Diablo then says, "My flames burn through almost anything. You won't be able to shatter my nervous system that easy." "That world you speak of, which Earth is it?" Cisco says. Who said it was a different Earth? Diablo then laughs. Above Diablo, Barry has harnessed a lightning blast into his fist and decided to jump down directly on top of Diablo, hitting him in the left shoulder, pushing him down. The wind pressure sends Cisco flying. He creates a breach to avoid any harm. Cisco then says, "Where did Barry learn that? That attack puts out more power than the tank." Barry is constantly pushing down on Diablo. Diablo looks up and then smiles on Barry. He then creates a ball of fire around himself so hot it knocks Barry off, sending him into a building. Cisco creates a breach behind him, saving Barry, transporting him on top of a rooftop to the same building as him before Barry suffered major injuries into the building crash. Barry then says, "Unreal power." Diablo then looks up. "Flash, vibe, don't think you can hide." Diablo screams this as he's using his flames to fly like Firestorm. He sees the duo and he ascends higher and spins into a flaming tornado. Cisco and Barry jump through Cisco's breach in time before the attack hit. It destroyed the 4 floors of the building they were on. Barry and Cisco falls out the breach. "I can't believe anyone could possess the power to do that," Cisco then says. Just then, Barry gets a call about a building exploding with hostages inside. "Go, I'll cover you," Cisco says. "He'll kill you," Barry reiterates. "I said go," Cisco yells. Barry runs away to the location when Diablo lands on the ground. "So, he ran away. I guess we have time to talk now," Diablo says. "No more talking, Fireball." Back to the Flash. He's running and he sees the building in question. Just then, it starts to explode. Barry hurries as quickly as he can to save everyone before the building fully collapses. Back to Cisco. He's losing badly against Diablo. He fires a vibe blast, the biggest he's ever fired. Diablo flames start to go down with the pressure around him. Diablo then screams, "No!" Diablo then transforms, nullifying the blast Cisco did. Diablo changes back to his regular form and then grabs Cisco's arms. "I can't believe you actually made me use it," he says. He then starts to burn Cisco's arm. You can see the ash and flesh being dripped off from Cisco's arm. Cisco starts screaming in pain when Barry runs back and hits Diablo off Cisco. Diablo then looks up and sees parts of white lightning coming off from the Flash. Diablo then says, "I guess this is it. I knew you all weren't anything to worry about." Diablo then flies off into the distance and Barry runs Cisco back to the lab. Caitlin has already prepped the burn unit. "I believe I have something that can help." And out walks Harrison Wells. The whole team is stunned. "Well, I have 2 things that can help." Out of nowhere, a speedster runs all around the area and stops. Flash then says, who is this?" "Wow, it has been a while, Barry, but I didn't think you forgot me that easily." She then removes her mask. "My new hero name is Jesse Quick." Guys, thanks again for watching my Flash fanfiction season 4 episode 6. Now, it's been a minute since I've actually been uploading these. I apologize. With Cable Line coming back, I'm rebranding a lot of things right now. I'm going to actually be making a channel trailer to tell you guys all the content that's going to be on this channel from now on. Anyway, you guys, thanks again for watching. You've been an amazing audience, man. Peace out and talk to y'all later.